The Book of Hebrews, Preface. The author of the Book of Hebrews is unknown. Martin Luther suggests that Apollos was the author. This is based on Acts 18:24 through 28, where Apollos is referred to as a well-read Hellenistic Jew from Alexandria in Egypt. Tertullian, writing in AD 150 through 230, said that Hebrews was a letter of Barnabas. Adolf Harnack and J. Rendell Harris speculated that it was written by Priscilla or Prissa. William Ramsey suggested that it was done by Philip. However, the traditional position is that the Apostle Paul wrote Hebrews. From the very beginning, the Eastern Church attributed the letter to him, but the Western Church did not accept this until the 4th century. Eusebius, A.D. 263 to 339, believed that Paul wrote it, but Origen, A.D. 185 to 254, was not positive of Pauline authorship. About the end of the 2nd century, Clement of Alexandria thought that Paul had originally written the letter in the Hebrew language and that it was later translated by Luke or by someone else into Greek. Notwithstanding, the recipients of the letter knew who the author was and recognized his credibility in writing the work. There is also uncertainty as to the exact date of the writing of Hebrews. Numerous references to the temple in Jerusalem seem to place the date of writing prior to the fall of Jerusalem in 70 AD. Hebrews chapter 10 verse 11, Hebrews chapter 13 verse 10, and Hebrews chapter 11. The purpose of the epistle was to reassure Jewish believers that their faith in Jesus as the Messiah was secure and legitimate. Also, it was intended to prepare them for the impending disaster of the Roman destruction of Jerusalem. The temple, with its systems of animal sacrifices and the office of the high priest, would soon be done away with, just as Jesus had predicted. The book of Hebrews explains that there was no more need for a priest to intercede before God on an individual's behalf, since Christ's death provided believers with direct access to God's throne. Hebrews 4:14 through 16, Hebrews 10:19 through 22. Furthermore, the blood of Christ now continually takes away sin. Hebrews 9:18 through 26. The book of Hebrews is divided into 2 major sections. The first deals with doctrinal issues, Hebrews 1:1 through 10:18. And the second focuses on practical living, Hebrews 10:19 through Hebrews 13:25. In addition to this, it contains several warnings to Jewish Christians not to revert back to Judaism and that system of worship, Hebrews 10:39. It was evident that these believers were weak in their faith when they should have been teaching others. They themselves still required teaching. The writer urges them to grow and not remain as babes in Christ. A major theme in the book, often expressed by the words better and great, is the superiority and preeminence of Christ.